Fashion Nova man has been taking Instagram by storm this past year, but is their clothing any good? Well guys, this full in-depth review will actually surprise you. What's up everybody, George here from GP Lifestyle. In today's video guys, I'll be doing an in-depth review of Fashion Nova men. I will be critiquing and giving them a score out of 10 in 4 different categories. Their price, their quality, their variety, and their fit. And I'll be sure to put a video summary in the description if you guys want to review certain points about this review. Let's get started. Now, if you guys haven't seen my Fashion Nova Men clothing haul, that is a solid introduction into the brand. So I highly recommend you watch that first and then come back and watch the review. Jumping into the price, and I have to say this is their strongest aspect of this brand, in that they are so affordable that they rival H&M and certainly beat H&M in certain items. The great thing here is that you can find so many items for under $40. You can get denim jackets for $40. You can get sweaters for around $20. You can get t-shirts for $20. You can get jeans from like $20 to $40. They are killing it with their affordability, which just makes fashionable clothing accessible to a lot more guys, which I personally am a big fan of. And the fact that they have daily sales, discount codes floating around, promo codes, affiliate codes, they are really killing it in their price. And I just think that when it comes to their price, I have to give them a 9 out of 10. I can't give them a perfect 10 out of 10 in price because, as you see later on in the review, there are things that I really dislike, and that is the only reason that they're not getting a 10 out of 10. But on to variety. The important thing here of variety, I'm not judging one specific thing. Like you have joggers, but you have 100 different joggers. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, do you have things that are more traditional menswear? Do you have things you could dress up? Do you have casual, business casual? A variety of different men's styles. And this is where Fashion Nova Men really starts to suffer. And the fact is that when it comes to variety, other than very casual streetwear and sort of hip hop and rap culture inspired clothing, there is not a lot of variety, and that is a big issue because they do have staple casual and casual streetwear clothing there, but the problem is they only have a huge selection of those items. So don't expect to go here and find like polo shirts, trousers, chinos. They do overcoats, but they are not by any means the best looking or the best fitting, which I'll get into later on. And I just think when it comes to variety, they're very niche focused because they are, for me, more of a marketing company than an actual fashion brand and style brand, because you can see that they're targeting their audience, especially on Instagram, because this is where they're really blowing up, to a lot of people who are into trap, into the hip hop culture, into the whole Instagram famous culture, and they really target their clothing to people who wear that and people who want to imitate rappers, really pop culture influencers. And I just think this is really where it hurts their variety in their clothing, because they look at it from more of a marketing aspect than actually a style aspect. And for this, they get a 4 out of 10. Category number 3, we're talking about quality, and this is a mixed bag if I've ever seen one. And starting off with the positives is their jeans. Their jeans is what originally made Fashion Nova for women as popular as is, because their jeans are actually very high quality, which I'm quite surprised of. The 98% cotton with a 2 or 1% spandex blend is honestly amazing. The jeans, they rival jeans that I have that are $100, and they certainly beat out jeans that I have that are much cheaper. And the affordability of that is also a factor, but I don't want that to play into the quality. I just think they do their jeans amazingly well because that's what they got started. But when you start to get outside of the jeans, it gets it's so much of a mixed bag. Like their cotton t-shirts, especially their graphic tees, like the Pulp Fiction one I have, may be one of the lowest quality t-shirts I have ever worn. The H&M $8 ones that I use as like pajama tops are much better quality. They're a rough cotton texture. It just doesn't feel that comfortable around the skin, but they are so cheap. You're getting what you pay for. Now, some of my biggest complaints is I consulted my brother because he also bought stuff from Fashion Nova, and a lot more stuff than I did, and I took a look at some of the stuff he had, and it was actually when it comes to their denim. Now, their jeans are great, but it's actually their metal finishings on their denim. And what bothers me here, especially on their denim jackets, their buttons are plastic. The buttons on a denim jacket that they make are plastic, and I just feel that is a big disappointment, because every company that makes denim products, whether they're dirt cheap or high end, uses a metal something finish to their, whether it's the buckles, the things on the jeans that like click together. If they use plastic, and I just think this is just very, very disappointing, because denim is made to be a bit durable, a bit thicker, and I'm not trusting those plastic finishings that you have on it, and that is really disappointing. Another thing that I notice is a lot of their, especially my brother has a lot of their cotton sweaters and pullovers. They're no different than H&M level quality, maybe even a little worse. They just feel rough to the skin. They're a bit heavier, they're a bit coarse, and you can already see that strands and fibers that come out. That is just a low quality cotton. It's such a mixed bag when it comes to the quality, because their jeans are great. They're actually, what I forgot to mention, their knit sweaters, fairly decent quality, still a bit on the rough side, but when it comes to like their finishings on their denim, even their zippers have this very snag plastic feel to them. I just have to give them a 5 out of 10. It is just very, very average quality. Good in certain aspects, very poor in others. And I think they're just plain average when it comes to clothing. Nothing special. Like maybe you can even find better at if you go like to like a Zara or even some products from H&M. Now on to how their clothing actually fits. And here again, sorry to say, it is another mixed bag. I would have loved it if this review was very positive or very negative, but it is just a mixed bag. Their jeans fit great, but the problem is they only come in skinny jeans. So that can be an issue for bigger men. However, the great thing is they do have options for bigger men. So that already solves the fit option, which I actually do enjoy. The problem here when it comes to their jeans, yes, they fit great. They give you that tapered look, but you can only get jeans and actually any pants that you buy from them in a 32-inch inseam, which I completely don't understand. You can buy your waist size, whether it's a 30, whether it's a 34, a 40. You can choose your waist size, but every pair of pants, and even joggers and cargo pants, they have a 32-inch inseam, and that's it. And I just think this is completely ridiculous, because everybody else makes jeans and pants in either 30, 32, 34, 30. They do the length, but why do you guys just do it like that? I just think it's completely ridiculous, because not all guys are built like the ones you have modeling them, which they're probably 6'1", 6'2", like a lot of other bigger retailers do use to model, because for me, they become extra long, and I'm 5'9". What if somebody's 5'7"? He's not gonna wear a 32-inch inseam. He has to cuff or get them tailored, which is all right because they're cheaper, but not every guy wants to go through that effort. And that is a big problem, because that really kills a lot of your products if you just have a 32-inch inseam, which I find completely ridiculous. Another complaint I have is their t-shirts, and they run way too tight. And it's weird because I wear a medium. A medium is supposed to be anywhere between a 38 to a 40 circumference. And I bought a medium because it said 30 to 48 circumference. And when I put on the Pulp Fiction tee, it just hugged and snugged the shoulders. Yes, you do look more muscular and prominent, but it is uncomfortable to wear. And any little force extension movement, you're going to feel like this shirt's going to tear off. And I just feel like, and even my brother had that issue with the polo shirts that they have. They're sort of, more Gucci without the logo polo shirts, and he again complained that they do run a little tight. And another issue that I have, especially when it comes to their fit, is that their sizing is inconsistent for the same item. For example, my brother bought 2 denim jackets, a light blue, I think they call their Cobain one, and a black one. One he had to buy in a medium because it's regular. The other he had to buy in an XL because this one runs skinny. But the problem is they don't have anything to differentiate a skinny line between the regular line. All it says is each individual product is going to have a different sizing guide, especially for their jacket. I just feel like that is a complete waste of time, because we did a light wash denim jacket, blue. That one's gonna fit you in a medium, but the black one, it's gonna fit you in a large. That for me is just, the logic is not there. And if you're buying it and you're not paying attention, like super fine in-depth, reading every detail just to change the color, it's kind of stupid. One thing I noticed recently when they brought out their overcoat line is I noticed that they have been making their sleeves way too long, because even the guys that they have model for them on their website, the sleeves already look way too long and way too bulky for the body. And I personally still think, since they're new, since they're almost not even 8-year-old, they're still working out the kinks and trying to get everything ready. But personally, for fit, again, it is another mixed bag. Again, here there are more cons than there are pros. So for fit, it's hard, but I'm still looking at another 5 out of 10. Now, with the overall score, that gives Fashion Nova Men a 23 out of 40. They have a solid D+, and it is just because it is such a mixed bag with a lot more low points than they do high points. There you guys have it. That is my in-depth review of Fashion Nova Men. If you guys have shopped from this place before, please let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you haven't shopped there, also drop a comment if your opinion of them has changed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop us a like and subscribe to the channel, because I am posting 2 videos a week here to help you become the best version of yourself through style, grooming, dating and relationship advice, and other helpful men's lifestyle content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.